How can you prevent overvoting in your polling unit is our topic of the day. First, let's watch some of the responses we got from the streets.
Because of overvoting means say population support the one where they like to support to win election.
To rig the election, that is overvoting. That is one thing I understand about the overvoting.
I didn't know what overvoting. That's why I asked.
Interesting voices from the street. So, according to the 2022 Electoral Act, overvoting occurs where the total number of votes cast at a polling unit exceeds the total number of accredited voters. The consequence of overvoting is a cancellation of votes. In other words, an election will be cancelled in any polling unit where overvoting occurs. In fact, the law also says that an election can be declared inconclusive where the total number of people who collected their PVCs in polling units where overvoting occurred exceed the margin of lead between two leading candidates in an election. Now, when elections are cancelled due to overvoting, it reduces the chances of your candidates to clinch victory, and it also impacts on the credibility of election. Overvoting can be attributed to human errors during the recording of results, or deliberate sabotage and manipulation by polling officials and political actors. So, as part of a strategy to weaken chances of political opponents, politicians often instigate overvoting in the strongholds of their opponents so elections can be cancelled in those areas. Now, here are a few actions that you can take to prevent overvoting in your polling unit on election day. Number one, ensure you are accredited with the BVAS before casting your vote on election day. Decline any request from any polling official, party agent, or community leaders to vote without accreditation with the BVAS. So decline any such request. Also insist that no voter should vote without undergoing accreditation with the BVAS. Remember, no accreditation, no voting, and INEC has said no manual accreditation in the 2023 elections. Number two, be vigilant to ensure each voter in your polling unit is issued the required number of ballot papers. So for the February 25th election, which is the Presidential and National Assembly election, each voter would receive 3 ballot papers, 1 for the presidential, 2 for the senatorial elections, and 3 for the House of Reps. While on March 11th, voters in 28 states will receive 2 ballot papers, 1 for the governorship and 2 for state House of Assemblies. While voters in the outstanding 8 states where governorship elections will not be holding will be issued 1 ballot paper for state House of Assemblies. And for the FCT, there are no state House of Assembly elections, there are no local government elections, so there will be no election in the FCT on March 11th. Number 3, verify that the BVAS allocated to your polling unit has 0 figures in the field for accreditation before the commencement of accreditation and voting on election day. This is very important. You need to verify before accreditation and voting commences. Number 4, at the end of voting and counting of ballot papers, ensure the polling official takes the actual number of accredited voters on the BVAS and record the same figure on the result sheet, and that's the form EC8A. Number 5, ensure the polling official transfers the accreditation figures as recorded on the BVAS and the result sheets for the polling unit. Ensure those 2 important figures and information are transferred simultaneously to the INEC election results viewing portal. And that's Elections 101 in 5. You can watch this episode and previous episode on our YouTube channel, Yage Africa TV. You can also reach us via the platforms displayed on your screen. Please do not forget to locate and confirm your polling unit before Elections Day on INEC's website as displayed on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Samson Itodo. Remember, your vote can make a difference. Vote wisely. Bye for now.